Hi ladies. Okay, so it's been a long time since I've done any meal prep videos, and I'm getting back at it. So please excuse the disarray around me. One of my daughters has moved back home to save money to hopefully buy a house. So it's been cleaning out the storage room and getting stuff into a storage unit. Anyway, so I'm doing this before we go back to where she was living to get the rest of her things. So some of this, what I've done is cheating, if you want to call it that. So the first thing I did yesterday, and I had a cold like a month ago, and it's still kind of affecting my voice. So anyway, I'm going to start half marathon training this coming week, and then I also have been upping my protein because of what we've been learning, and then going to the gym and lifting weights and everything. So I'm trying to make this definitely protein-centered meal plan. So for a bunch of breakfast this week, I made my sausage ball recipe, and instead of doing almond flour, I used baking blend, and it turned out great. But if you do make the sausage ball recipe, don't be me. Please grease or spray your pan, because these stuck and were so hard to get off. But I've got sausage balls for the week. I've also got some of the Chobani sugar-free or zero sugar yogurts. And then I just came back from Aldi, and I've got some fruits to round out all these meals, make sure I'm getting some good berries in. And then, this sounds so weird, I wanted it to be as simple as I could for my meal prep. So what I did is I took one of my cans of chicken, like from Costco and Sam's, one of the big ones. I rinse it, just personal preference, and then I added, so here's the one I'm going to take with me tomorrow. And each 1/4 of the can is a serving, and it was like 19 grams of protein for 1/4. So that's really good. That's great for the protein content for just a small amount of chicken salad. All I did was I added dill pickles, some onion, salt and pepper. I have more protein in here too, I forgot. I added some jalapeno juice just to give it a little heat. And then I added my blended cottage cheese in here to up the protein content. And so I have 1 serving in here, and then I've got 3 servings in here. And then my, I guess, snack or lunch is this, and then this is my other snack or lunch. So what I did, and I definitely will get a link for you. So I pulled out, these were stuck in the storage room. I have the other ones out here, but the ones that, let me pause real quick and start over. So months ago, I went to Sam's and I got these Bent Go boxes, and they came with 3 different sizes. One that is 1 box, so excuse me, one that is a big one and a small one, and then one that's 3. It looks kind of pitiful because I just went by serving size. So next time if I do this, I'm going to at least double the cauliflower rice and maybe the broccoli. And my tip on cauliflower rice, y'all, you just keep adding liquid. I added filtered water just because that's what I do. And then I have some of the Better Than bouillon that I add to it. So instead of chicken broth, it's kind of chicken broth. And I cook and cook like 15 to 20 minutes while I'm doing other things until it does not smell or taste like cauliflower. And hi Bonnie, it is delicious that way. I'm not that picky, but I do prefer the cauliflower rice to not taste like cauliflower. So it looks kind of measly because, again, I did what each serving said. So I did 1 bag of frozen cauliflower rice that said it would feed 4 people. And I did 1 bag of frozen broccoli, which said it would feed 4 people. And these are so low in calorie. These, I'm pretty sure, if you do THM, I'm pretty sure these are going to be fuel pools because they're so low calorie. And I did 1 serving of chicken breasts. So I air fried those, cooked these in a skillet. Then in the same skillet, I added the broccoli to just cook all that liquid off. And then I took my Alfredo sauce recipe that's made with cottage cheese, and so I have 4 of these. So each one I've got, the only one that this one wouldn't fit, and I didn't have any more of the small ones. So I've got 4 of these guys to go for my week. It's the cauliflower rice, and I just seasoned it to go with this. I plan on doing this again, and I might do more of like a barbecue flavor, so I would definitely change up the seasonings in this, just because I like everything seasoned. I don't want to Personally, I don't like to sit down and just have a bland rice. I like it. I like everything to have flavor, so I season everything, and so I try not to over season. That way, everything just brings its own flavor, and then each one has the Alfredo sauce. I did the Alfredo sauce separate because I don't want to overcook this since it is cottage cheese based. So I didn't want to however I'm going to heat this up. I didn't want to overcook the Alfredo sauce because I think that would be nasty. And if it's not heated up enough, then I can just heat it up by itself. So I have 4 of these for my week. And I got 4 servings of the chicken salad. And I definitely have 4 servings of the sausage balls for sure. And then, and then I've got some tomatoes. I've got one of the seed crackers packed. And then I'm going to bring some cucumbers and lettuce to go with the chicken salad. Stuck together. That way I have plenty of sides and fiber and everything to go with the protein chicken salad. And how I kind of cheated this week is I went to Aldi and I got Caesar salad kit. We won't eat the croutons. And I don't even know what's in this one. This may not be as on plan. I was trying to hurry and the produce section was really crowded today. And then I've got a steakhouse wedge chopped salad kit to go with some of our dinners. So what I did for dinners this week, super lazy. I went to my, seed crackers, not seed, it's S-E-E-D. I know you can get them at Trader Joe's, you can get them at Aldi's. I will get a picture and I will show you what my package looks like. The one I have right now may be from Trader Joe's, but their crackers are very, very hard and crunchy, and they're just like full of seeds. So I just do one, just because if I remember correctly, I think just one is a serving. But you can do Wassa crackers, you can just do lettuce leaves, you can do breads, but I need things that travel well, and those crackers seem to travel okay. So tonight for dinner, I'm going to try to make the recipe I've been seeing floating around, the onion wrapped Flying Dutchman. Everybody was calling it a Flying Dutchman, and I read comments, everybody, that's not a Flying Dutchman, so I think it's just an onion wrapped Flying Dutchman. Anyway, if it's a success, I'll share. So then for my dinners for the week, I just pulled my freezer meals out. I've got my Mexican chili cheesy, no cheese recipe, and technically the recipe ends up having the nacho cheese made with cottage cheese in it, and so my friend said that's technically not no cheese, so I haven't renamed it, but that's just kind of what I went with, because I was thinking, it doesn't have all that cheddar and stuff in it, but technically it does have cheese, quote unquote. And then I pulled out a chuck roast. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. I just have a frozen chuck roast. And then I pulled out beef and broccoli, and I will do the same thing with my cauliflower rice. I'll make our fried rice with it, but I'm going to do the same thing, and I'm going to cook it and cook it and cook it until it has no cauliflower rice, and then my family will eat it without complaints. The Mexican casserole that I made the other day that I shared, that I'm going to try and get up on my blog this week. Hi, babe. I did the same thing. I took my Spanish rice and cooked it until there was no cauliflower taste, and my daughter, the one who just moved back home, liked it. She doesn't have any complaints. So that is my big tip. If you have people who are kind of on the fence about cauliflower rice, you just got to keep cooking it. And then I've got my pepper steak from the freezer as well, and then I've got a thing of chicken thighs. So 2 recipes that I have no idea exactly what I'm going to do with them yet, but I've got 1, 2, 3 that are already flavored and seasoned and go in the crock pot, and then a roast and my chicken thighs. So we are pretty much set for this week. I didn't do any desserts really. I know why. My husband got me a Ninja Creamy, I think I'm saying it right, for Christmas, and we haven't used it. We had the cold snap, then we got sick, and then we had our cruise, and it's just been, and then our daughter just moved back home, so it's just been too much chaos. But this week I want to try out some creamy recipes. If you have one and you've tried a recipe, I would love for you to share it. I'm really excited to find some ways to get some good, healthy ice cream in. My husband is a, okay, one second, Pamela, and I will see what I can come up with for you. That's what I was about to say. My husband is a Bluebell fanatic, and it is on sale. We do not have any, so I'm hopefully can find ways to help replace the Bluebell that is expensive with some on-plan delicious sugar-free ice cream. All right, so chicken thighs, there's so many things you can do with chicken thighs. What I think I'm going to do this week, I'm going to find one of the days, it's because I know we're going to have a cold day in here at some point, so I can turn my oven on. And I'm probably going to just season them with maybe, you know, a little oil or something on top, and then just get whatever seasonings sound good and pull them out. So like last night we had these pork bites that my husband has been making and I haven't got them on my blog. It's like the 4th time we've had them, so I've got to get them on my blog. You just take pork, doesn't matter what kind of pork, and you just cut it up into bite-sized cubes, and then you season it. I season it with salt and pepper and onion powder. I'm out of garlic powder, and then Italian seasoning, and then you air fry that, you roll them around, you air fry it, and then you toss it in butter and Parmesan cheese. So then I took the frozen Brussels sprouts and I seasoned them very similarly to what I just did the pork bites. So then, and then we had Walmart's version of the chopped Caesar salad, which has, again, the Parmesan cheese, and it's got the pepper and everything. So like, I kind of just like food that can kind of, the flavors mesh well together. I don't know. So depending on what kind of sides I want to do with the chicken, I will definitely just kind of think it, you know, kind of, I don't know, if I want to go with the Parmesan cheese again, because I have Parmesan cheese. Last week, my Brickshires had buy one, get one cheese for on sale, so I got some cheese. Anyway, but if I want to do more of, like I say, a barbecue type flavor, maybe some smoked paprika or something, it's kind of, I think whatever my mood is going to be in this week for the chicken thighs, since they're just frozen chicken thighs, and then make sides that go with it. Anyway, I haven't really answered your question, but if you do need some ideas for chicken thigh recipes, just let me know and I will definitely share some. Let me go. Hopefully this was helpful for someone. We're going to go get the rest of my daughter's things from her friend's house. And I'm guessing we're going to watch at least the commercials for the Super Bowl, because our team's not in it and I really don't care who wins. But thanks for watching, y'all. And if you have more questions, just let me know and I'll make sure I get a, excuse me, a package of the seed crackers up. I think there's 2 different kinds. One I think is on plan and one is either personal choice or something. And I typically buy both because I always forget which one is which. And my husband hates when we go to Trader Joe's. Anyway, I can just talk forever about nothing. So I'm going to go now, but thanks for watching and happy Sunday.